Okay.
Okay. So, good evening to all. And today we'll be having a small motivational session. Um, the motivation will be given by Miss Sumeta Jiva, who is the CEO of Marketing Division in Origin Groups. And let me welcome Miss Sumeta.
Yeah, good evening all. Thank you, Lijo, for your sweet intro. So this is Sumeta here. Good evening, and I just want the response from your end too, so that we can make the session quite interesting. Yes. Can you all say hi just by unmuting your mic?
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Hi. But for your kind attention and note, I'm not a ma'am because I'm not too aged. I'm just a student who is passed out from the 2020 batch. So you can call me Sumeta, okay? That will be fine. No need, ma'am, right?
Okay.
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 Chill. Chill. So before getting into the session or whatever I wanted to convey today, let me go to the ice breaking session. This is just to make us feel in a comfort zone, right? So I hope around 11 members are there, excluding me, in this bridge, right? So why don't we go for an ice breaking session? As I said, we just need the comfort zone for next 30 minutes and so, right? So I'll just give you an open chance where you can ask me any questions which you want to know about me. It can be any question, I never mind. Let me go for that way, right? Is that fine for you, or can we have something else?
Sume,
Yeah,
sorry
no.
for the interruption. Sorry for the interruptions. Just ask self introductions about one by one persons.
Okay, fine. We'll go with the self-intro. So let me start with Sai Surya because their name is being displayed in my screen initially. So Sai Surya, just tell me about yourself so that it could be short and crispy, right?
Good evening, Sumita.
Yeah,
My name is Surya,
yeah.
and I'm pursuing graduation in Andhra University, specialized in electronics and communication engineering.
Mhm.
And my personal interests are in mobile communications and automobile designing.
Great. You're from?
Uh, I am from Visakhapatnam, Andhra University, Andhra
Okay,
Pradesh.
okay, great. That's fine. Next, let's move on with Divya.
Hello, Sumedha.
Yeah.
My Divya. I'm pursuing my final year in Andhra University from Visakhapatnam.
Uh-huh.
My interests are actually I'm exploring my interest electronics and communication. Like I'm exploring in analog and digital design. Also, and now recently I'm exploring antenna.
Great, superb. So let's next move on to Rahul.
Hi, myself Rahul. I'm pursuing engineering in electronics and communication in Satyabama University. Even my interests are to in antennas and automobile communications.
Okay. Okay, Rahul, great. So let's move on to Rajita.
Hi, Sumita. This is Sita. I'm
Hi.
in a college. I'm recently interested in antenna, so I'm learning it. That's it.
Okay, Rajita, superb. Yes, Sandhya.
Hi, sister. My name is N. Sandhya. I'm pursuing in my final in Avyahanda College of Technology for Women in Tiruchengodu, and I'm from Kasipur. That's
Okay, Sandhya, superb. And finally, we have Aarti here.
Hi, I'm Aarti. I'm from Erode. I'm doing my final year ECE in Vivekananda College of Technology for Women in Tiruchengodu. Now I'm interested in designing antenna. That's it.
Okay, super.
Hey, I am also in, right?
Okay, bro. Nigel, continue.
Yeah, this is Dr. Vinod Manoharan. I'm doing as a postdoctoral in that field of antenna and microwave design. Literally, I'm just a student alone. So I'm little bit of interest about an antenna design. So I am also joined this session today. That's all.
Okay, super. Why don't we hear from Lijo? Lijo,
Yeah,
do
Lijo is there and Alan is there. Both of candidates is there. Just ask.
Hi,
okay.
this is Licho. Currently, I'm pursuing ME, and I'm a trainer here in WC groups. That's it.
Great.
This is Alan.
Alan?
This is Alan. I'm doing my B in final year B in Satyabama and trainer in this WC groups.
Super, Alan. Okay. Yeah, just a minute of intro from my end. As you all introduced myself, I'm Sumeta. Okay, I completed my.
Just like I'll give introductions about Mehta
Yeah, okay.
because that is my honor, right?
Sure.
So literally, I introduce a very lovable person and also very humble, and then a very sweetest person in our group of companies. None other than Ms. Sumeta Jiva. She is a chief executive officer in the marketing department of Virgin Groups, and also she is working as a software testing engineer in CTS. He's very much interested to interact with students and peoples to get some interesting knowledge about them. So he's a it's a mad one for a speech. That is a good word to give appreciation of Sumeta. So this is a Sumeta. So you just interact with him, because why we give this session today means every day we have to see like an antenna design or something else, application and orientations, etc alone. So in our mind getting very compressed on, right? So we need to release the compressions means we need to talk over other than people also to get information about a present trending and what we need and what we think about in our future orientations. So everything we need to know about. Okay, so that the things only Sumeta will spread out to you all today. Okay, so just hear it and just speak with her. Then only you also improve your everything. That means a knowledge or else a spoken everything. Okay, so you just try it today. So today is a very special sessions for you. This is also one of the stress releasing session. Okay, stress factor releasing alone today. So just use this session. Okay, now I over to Sumeta. It's yours.
Yeah, thank you, Vinod, bro, for your once again a warm introduction about me. So I'm glad to be here. To be very honest, I'm glad to be here. But again, I just wanted to add up that for the whole day, I didn't take any break in between today, so I'm a bit drained. So I'm going to gain energy from you. Literally, I need your support throughout the session. I'll be interrupting in between, asking you some questions. I need your response from your end. I hope that you will be giving that back to me so that we can take this session in a very good and interactive manner. Can I get that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for your response. And so let me share the screen. Okay, 1 second. Yes, my screen visible? Can anyone confirm?
It's not
Yeah, it's a visible one.
Visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. So again, hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss something on the theme of live and let live. Okay. Yeah, as usual, we know that the currency that we use, it can be checked original or whether it is fake one, right? At the same time, the products that we use, it can be the cosmetics, the food items, or the pharmaceutical things, it can be checked whether it is expired one or not. Likewise, the quality and standards on food items or any sort of things, it could be find out in some way or the other. But it is really important to check the value of human being. You know why? Because everyone will have a different mission, right? We will be focusing on different mission, but at last the vision is going to be something different, right? So today I'm here to be something specific to make you related on this topic, live and let live. I am sure that in the next 20 to 30 minutes, I'll get into the topic and give some, takeaways from this wonderful session. If you have any queries or any kind of doubts that you can ask from me, what you can do is you can pen it down and you can ask at the end of the session, if suppose you have, right? Otherwise, no problem. You can just pay heed to whatever I say, right? Um, for that, again, live and let live, you have to check what kind of person you are, right? Have you ever imagined what kind of person you are? Anyone, just for a day, or has any kind of thoughts being reflected in your mind? What kind of person am I? Anyone here? Have you taken time to realize that?
Yes, ma'am, but it has been full of question marks.
Yeah, you didn't find answers. Again, you came up with another question, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, superb. So by putting, all these wonderful statements, as I stated, the currency, the product, the quality, and then followed by the human being character, right? I'm super excited to kickstart the same, and we'll have many things to be discussed. Okay. All right. I'm here to give the insights in deep with this topic. And before getting into it, I have one more question to be, dropped down. One is, do you think this topic is going to be quite interesting, or it is going to be boring, or it is going to be normal as you attend the antenna class? Team,
I
please. I need a response from each and every one of you because we don't have much. I think around 6 or 7 in this bridge. Please, I need a response.
It's interesting, Sumita.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, fine. So let me follow. So from AM to PM, see what we know is from the childhood days, AM stands for anti-meridian and followed by the PM for post-meridian, right? So, but today I just wanted to make something interesting from this, that is from aimless motivation to purposeful motivation. I would like to bring my personal experience on this particular slide. Okay. Why this aimless motivation to a purposeful motivation? So I realized there are days where I hardly motivated in sense just giving a kind of boost to my friends or the environment who were around me, even in the school days or in college days where I had nothing to be aimed with. Just like that, I used to go sit behind them, talk, just pat them like you can do something better, everything will go away. Like that, I used to say the few words that I gained from my end. I had no aim at that time. It was simply an aimless motivation. But today, after getting into a professional area, I just wanted to get something better, both in my personal and as well as a professional career, where I wanted to give the motivation in a very purposeful manner, where not only me but also others to get benefited out from this. Yes. Yes, great. And let me proceed further. The very first part of the entire theme, live and let live, we are going to cover live right now. What is live? What is live? Can you just, as I already asked you, what kind of person you are? What is the one thing that is coming to your mind when I display this slide in front of you, just live. I expect answer from each and every one of you again. Just say whatever it is coming in your mind, no problem. I'm not going to say anything, right? Yeah.
To live how we want to live.
Okay. Super. Others? Team, please give a response because, as I said, I'm drained already. Just by the way how you interact, I'm about to take these sessions ahead. I don't get response from others. Nothing strikes you, or I'm boring you?
No.
No. Only one. What about the others? You just, as usual, turned off your videos and audios and just went away. Is that so?
No.
Okay. Can I ask Lijo or someone else to take the attendance just to ensure that you are present here? Huh?
No.
Okay. 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 Yeah. So live. The very normal, the very casual word that we use, but still, I wanted to give something in depth, let you think in depth, and act and react according to that. Yes? Yes, moving to the next slide. The 3 points that I just wanted to cover in the live is the 3 I's. The very first I is imbibe. Yes, imbibe. So, do you know the meaning of imbibe, or have you ever come across the word imbibe? Anything of that sort? Yes or no? That is enough.
No.
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 Thanks for your response. Yeah. Imbibe is nothing but, understanding and taking in the things, right? So this is what is known as imbibe. Yeah. So what I wanted to do is whenever, noted this, whenever you want to take in something, make sure that it is helpful for you, right? So far I don't know how you were and how you took in things, that is how you imbibe yourself, but make sure after this session you are undergoing these things before taking some good qualities into you. Okay, the very first one is, do I love doing this? Say for example, you all are pursuing your final year. I think most of you in the stream of EV, whatever the stream is, that is not needed, but still, whenever you want to take some decisions, both in your personal and the professional career, ask this question to yourself: do you really love to do that? Whatever work it might be. It might be even the silly things that you do. It might be even the big decision that you wanted to take. But make sure you ask this: do I really love doing this? If not, just skip it out. Honestly speaking, just skip it out. No matter for whom you do. Okay? And next is, does the world need it? Yeah. See, why I say this, because maybe you really love doing something, but I'm not saying like always you have to stick with the second point, as because it won't work all the times, but most of the times whenever you're taking some decision in a professional career, you have to undergo this. Say for example, you are learning antenna designing in maybe for the 1 week or somewhat, and so when you learn this, do you have any requirement of learning this? This is what is the question that we have to ask in order to sink the second point I'm saying. Hope you are getting it. Please confirm on the same so that I can proceed.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have to. Yeah. Thank you. So you have to ask this question: does the world need it? So whatever you may be good at singing, you may be good at dancing, you need to learn some new kind of arts. You have to go for a higher studies. You are planning for an entrepreneurship. You have to what to say, a kind of business or startups and anything and so on. But keep asking yourself, right? And the third thing is, am I good at this? Yes, of course. Whenever you need to master something, at least you should have that base knowledge about it, right? or else you should have the capability or the curiosity to learn at least what is what and how we can learn that and how we can master that out. Yes. So the third thing is also very important. So you have to just realize yourself, because only you can know yourself better than anyone else in this world, right? Just your conscience is like a mirror to you. It will reflect whatever you know and whatever you don't know, what you like, what you dislike. Yes, we may be even close to many of them, but we don't share each and everything that we wanted to. We keep some a limit point. Yes or no? Yes or no, team? Please
Yes,
confirm on
ma'am.
this thing. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So great. Again, so that is the reason why I'm saying, like, whatever decision you take in your career or even in your personal life, you have to ensure that you are good at something in order to start that. Yes, and the last and final thing is, someone pay for it. This means, again, let me come from the beginning. Maybe you will be doing the school days, you have passed out school and you have passed out, you're going to be a passed out student from college, and when you're switching to a professional area, you wanted to know some skill sets in order to get placed in any company, any sort of company, right? But at the end, what we expect is we need some pay, right? Pay in sense, of course, the penny or the money, the INR, the Indian currency that I'm saying. Or if you're even wishing to work in abroad, that's fine as well as you concerned. But still, I'm saying, like, they should pay for the work that you do, right? Because is there anyone in this team who's ready to work without pay after completing your graduation? Is there anyone? Please let me know so that I can immediately take the fourth point away. Anyone? Yes or no?
No, no.
Not even a single, because we need that, right? For day to day making our ends meet, we need that. So these are the four things that I wanted you all to note whenever you are taking in things. Even as I stated previously, even if you have not taken before, just note this down, because these things will help you to improvise a lot. Trust me, this works out. Okay, as I said earlier, if you don't love doing things, just keep it off. Okay, if the world doesn't need it, it is a 50-50%. I'm not saying 100% you have to focus on the second point, right? 50-50, it is up to you. And when it is coming to third, yes, of course, you have to know about it, or you should have the readiness to learn about it. Yes. And final point is very, very important. I don't need to give any explanation because you all know that is needed. Yeah. So these are the four things that I wanted to, put it down under the imbibe. That is the takens that you have to have whenever you are getting into something or whenever you have an idea of doing something. Yes. Team, so far, do you have any queries? Anything in general that you wanted to ask, or something that strikes you whenever I speak in all these 4 points? Anything, team, please let me know. It might be even a silly question, please never mind. Okay, no one is going to catch you up and throw outside. Nothing is going to happen here. We are all just a friends, a kind of mate. You can have that in your mind and let me know. Yes, team, do you have any kind of suggestions or any kind of queries that you wanted to let me know? Yeah?
No, man. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, moving on to the next part of live is implement. So the very first thing is you have imbibe. For imbibing, I have said the 4 points that you have to look on with. When it is coming to implement, what you have to do? These are the 3 C's which you have to confirm. One is clarify, another one is communicate, and then followed by cascade. Yes. What is the first point? Clarify your strategy. When I mean clarify your strategy, say for example, let me take who's there in the bridge. I don't remember the name. Okay, I can remember Aarti's name. Okay, fine. Aarti want to, do the business or the startup. Okay, if she's having the idea of doing a startup after completing her graduation, or even when she's doing her final year right now, she has some set of plans, right? So, but the problem is that Aarti doesn't have any money. That is, she's having the financial problem to start the business up. But she very well know that her college supports for the startups that we do. That is, the students of that specific college are doing. For that, Aarti, what she needs to do is she just want to clarify her strategy. So whatever she's going to do, she needs to let the people know about it in a very detailed manner. Yes. So what we will be doing is, generally when we have some ideas, we just want to let the people know about it, so that either they're going to accept it or they're going to deny. These are the only two things that is going to happen at the end. Yes. When Aarti is having such idea, and when she wanted to go and approach to her, the head member of the college, she just wanted to explain each and everything in a very clarity manner. When I mean clarity here, it actually states that she should be very simple in terms of communication. She just wanted to explain each and everything. That is, what is the major reason behind her startup? What are the plans that she's going to implement? How she's going to execute? And what are the outcomes that will be when she's involving it? What is the manpower? What is the investment? So each and everything she need to clarify with the member, whoever she wanted to convey, in order to get something from them. Yes? Do you agree with this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Again, and so this is what clarify means. Since you are having a very good idea, doesn't mean that Aarti, say for example, Aarti's chairman knows what to say. He knows only Telugu. Say for example, he knows only Telugu, but Aarti knows Telugu and as well as Tamil. Say for example, right? But Aarti can't go and speak to that person, the chairperson in Tamil language, just because she knows that language, right? So what I mean is, in order to convey your thoughts to the person, whoever, or even the organization that might be, you have to keep it clear and crystal so that they can support you in some way or the other. Yes. So when you're implementing something, this is very, very important. It is not only for your professional. Again, when you need to get some mobile phones, let's consider this, the general things that happens in our own home, right? You'll go and say to your father, you'll ask for money. You used to say why you need the phone, what is the basic features that the phone that you're going to buy has, and why you're paying so and so amount. These are the very simple things. You can relate in that way too. Yeah. So you have to clarify your strategy, followed by communicating your strategy. Again, this is a part of clarifying the strategy. The way of communication should be very decent, and it should make others understand. Yes. In clarify, in case even if they have any doubts, say for example the chairperson that Aarti has spoken with, if he is asking any doubt, Aarti should have the capability of clarifying it. In communication, she should let it understand in still more better way, so that they're not even able to ask the question. They're very clear with whatever she said. So that is the best part of communication. Yes, and followed by cascade your strategy. So cascade, can anyone let me know the meaning of cascade? Do you know, or no idea about cascade? I know everyone would know about clarify and communicate, because it is a very simple word that we do use in our day-to-day life. Anyone know about what does cascade mean?
Adding up, like adding in them.
Okay, super. Yes, great, super. Yes, of course. Cascade means what exactly one of our teammates stated. Yes. So cascading is, if we have a strategy. So if strategy is what you do, then tactics are how you do it. Yes. If you have some strategies, and tactics is how you are going to implement them, right? And if you want your strategy implemented well, you need to cascade it throughout the organization. and get to the practical and tactical components of people for the job every day. It is not only for organization, but I wanted to relate with an organization because in a very next few months you are going to get into a professional area of network. Yes. So it is very important that you are having the flow. I hope you have not got the points that I'm saying in the cascade strategy. I just wanted to make you clear by adding some more points. So as I already given an example for the clarifier strategy as RT startup, when Aarti is having that idea initially, she would have first go on an approach to her friends, right? She would have gone and approached her friends, or her friends would have given some feedbacks or suggestions. Okay. Then after that, what she would have done is she would have, asked for the advice or the some kind of support from the staff that Aarti is being close with, or whom she feels that they will support her. After that, literally she just wanted to go and have the catch up with the class advisor, because we can't proceed without the permission of class advisor when it is coming to college. Yes. Then what the class advisor does is they will ask the information, or they will pass this information to the so-called HOD, that is the head of the departments of whatever department you are. Okay. So then again we go with the flow for the head of entrepreneurship cell or the startup cells that is being operating in your specific colleges by different names, whatever it might be. Then again, we want to go and approach to the principal and chairman if it is being really required in order to set up the startup. So this is just the flow that I have gone through. So that flow should be there whenever you are planning for some, implementing this strategy. Yes, you have to be in touch. You should know the updates of whatever is being happening. When the team or the organization is giving some kind of feedbacks, we have to make the arrangements and the requirements based on that. We should have that, I say that as a talent, because people will be having some set of plans and they will be ready to only execute only those to the most of time. But I really wanted to make everyone flexible just by letting them know, because you get imagined benefits since if you are being flexible. Okay, so you have to change yourself according to that. So this is what you're going to know about the implements. So you have to clarify, you have to communicate, you have to cascade your strategy. All right, team, are you following me up? Please confirm on the same, because I'm looking on to my computer and speaking along.
No, we are listening.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And finally, let's go to the third I that I wanted to convey is improve. I just don't want to get much deeper into it, because we are running out of time as well. I wanted to state a simple proverb in this slide. I don't know how many of you have gone to this proverb. Good, better, best, never let it rest till your good is better and your better is best, which was being stated by Jerome. So I really love this quote, and I think that this quote could cover this one word, improve. Yes. So you can't put an end card to your work. You have to keep on working to achieve something better, right? So that's really great, and you have to keep on working on that. And what is the last point? Something I've written, right? Savers. I just split it up and I wrote that savers point. I'd like to tell in detail about what that each and every word stands for. Yes. So S stands for actually silence. Okay. A for affirmations. V for visualization. Yes. E for exercise, followed by R for reading, and finally S for scribbing. Yes. So I have this specific, the so-called terms which I've assigned individually. Just for some reason, I'll let you know why. For the saver statics, you have to know three things. Yes. What are the three things? Is the first one is MBBS. It doesn't mean that you have to be an MBBS student, but in my point, what I actually refer to the MBBS is my bold belief statement. MBBS is for my bold belief statement. Always try to have some set of, a statement that you can and which is possible. So from my end, what I used to have is I can and I will. So this is the statement that I always prefer whenever I'm getting down or whenever I want to achieve something really big. I used to keep on chanting this. So try to frame any sentence that keeps on motivating you. No matter, it doesn't mean that to get the motivation you just want to go and surf the internet or surf YouTube for the motivational speech, or go to your parents and get that motivation, or the friends, or whatever it is, or whomever you are approaching. Okay, I always believe self motivation has greater power than what we actually think. Yes. So make some sentence of that sort, and you know go through that whenever, and as many times as it is required. I can say that to make it simple, you have to plan for your passion. Of course, you have to keep on focusing, and you have to keep checking that you are following it. Then followed by, you can you have to start from the scratch, and you have to develop further, and finally you have to grow in your own way. Yes. So that brings out the real happiness in your life, team. Believe that. Okay. So try to know and monitor the emotions of your. Okay, some might be short tempered, some might go to the anxiety situation, some will be extremely overwhelmed when something is being let out. So try to understand and analyze your emotions, which is really required, even if not so far now, but when you're stepping out from your college life, it is really required, because you have to work on it and overcome your weakness. Yes. So this is the first MBBS that I wanted to cover, my bold belief statement. The next two things will be, the second one will be your CM. CM is nothing but build your confidence muscle. Okay. CM is for the confidence muscle. So always have the confidence in you that you can achieve something really big. That will help you out in many ways. Okay, so write down any 5 names of the people, personally or virtually, whom you used to connect with often, and how much time you used to spend with them, how you can gain confidence from them, and even if possible, how you can give them the confidence that they actually require. This is all needed, right? So by that way, you can build your confidence muscles. Okay. And then the third one is hooray. Of course, it is nothing but you can list down all your wins. So once you have achieved something, even it might be a small thing, but if you have done something big that you have not done or attempted so far, then that is the real success of your stage, right? You can list it down. You can cheer up yourself, pat yourself back that you can really do something even more than this and achieve something great. Yes. So these are the three things: MBBS, CM, and hooray. Of course, listing it out, the works that you have done, and appreciation, self-appreciation, and making yourself satisfied, and thinking still more on that to achieve great things. Yes. So I am done with the first part of the theme, live and let live. So live is almost over, and let live is going to be very simple. You're going to enjoy it really, because it's going to be a kind of a storytelling session. I hope every one of you will love this. Yes. So everyone like to listen to a story, right? Who will say no? Is there anyone like that?
No one.
So you're ready to listen to the story? Yes. No.
A story. Okay.
Okay, okay. Thanks for your comments. Yeah. So story time. I just today wanted to state two set of the so-called stories in our life. But I will never say the title and the moral of the story. At the end of the first story, I'll ask for the title and moral. Even if you're not, saying the exact one, I'm not expecting the exact title and the moral. Just try to give something which is really close to it. Yes. Tim, are you ready for the story? Can I start with the story? And are you ready to take a nap?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we are ready.
Sumita.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so you have confirmed that you're ready to take the nap, and let me start the story meanwhile. Yeah. So the very first story for Let Live is here, and here it goes. Okay. Team, when I was doing my schooling, I got into a major argument with a boy in my class. I have forgotten what the argument was about, but I have never forgotten the lesson I learned that day. I was convinced that I was right and he was wrong, and he was convinced as that I was wrong and he was right. The teacher decided to teach us a very important lesson. She brought us up to the front of the class and placed him on one side of her desk and me on the other side of the desk. In the middle of her desk, there was a large round object. I could clearly see that it was black in color. She asked the boy what the color of the object was. He immediately gave a reply like, "It is white in color." I couldn't believe. I was shocked and surprised even. He said the object was white when it is obviously black in color. Another argument started between the guy and me again. This time it was about the color of the object. I said it was black in color. He said like it was white in color. The teacher told me to go and stand where the boy was standing and told him to come and stand where I had been. We literally interchanged our places, and now she asked me what the color of object was. I had to answer as white. You know why and how? It was the object with two differently colored sides, and from his viewpoint, it was white in color, and from my side, it was black. This comes to an end of the story. The very first story I wanted to convey. I wanted each and every one in this team to tell what could be or what could the title that you give for this story and what is the moral behind this. Yes. Don't let me to point out the names being too silly. Team, come
According
up.
to my point of view, I understand the moral. I didn't fix the
Uh-huh.
title. Okay. The
Yeah.
moral is according to the every person's perspective, there is a point of view, right? Even sometimes he is
Exactly.
good and sometimes he is right, he is wrong. Another one is wrong.
Super.
For for example, by taking two persons who are
Mhm.
included in the same project,
Okay.
according to their point of view, their implementation is right. But another guy says that your implementation is wrong. Uh,
Uh-huh.
so like that, according to his point of view, his implementation gives more value to the project, and
Okay.
for his point of view, with their personal collaborations, his point of view is not correct. So
Great.
that's the moral from this story that you told.
Great. Great. Wonderful observation. Yes. Anyone else? I wanted everyone. Let me not point out, and I'm expecting yourself to come forward.
So I also understand that moral, but I don't know title. That everyone
No
has
problem.
their own
You can
point of
give your
view.
own titles. I'm not looking for the exact title. Just give the title. This just to know how you're able to, manipulate things or something like that. Just give the title that comes to your mind while listening the story. Okay, team. Even if you're not going with title, just I just need a response. Don't go to an off state. I'm sorry for asking the title. Anyhow, continue on the same, please.
I think that everyone has their point of view to say what they know. So that's,
Okay.
I think, the
Okay.
moral.
Okay. Okay. Super. Great. Yes. Anyone else who wanted to share?
We may be wrong at some time. We should not think that we are right
Okay.
all the time.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Super. Yeah, team, thanks for your response. Yes, as you all said, sometimes we need to look at the persons from the other person's view also. Yes, in order to truly understand their perspective or his or her perspective. So the title is Black and White. Very simple, a black and white. So this is the moral behind the story. And let me move on to the very next story that I have for you. This is again going to be an interesting story, and here it goes. There was a man who was going to cross the Sahara Desert, and he had only one bottle of water left with him. As he crossed half of the desert, he had only one bottle left with him. He crossed and came to Oasis. He was able to see the water pump there along with the board which was hanging over there. There was some wordings found in the book. What was actually written in the board was, if you want water from this pump, add more water into it. The man was in dilemma. Dilemma was like, since he had only one bottle of water, whether to add it up because he's literally having no idea about whether the water will come out. So he don't know what to do. He finally decided to take a chance and add the remaining water into the pump. Then he started pumping. He pumped for a minute, for 2 minutes, for 3 minutes, but nothing happened. He thought, my water is gone and I will be dead because you know how hot it will be in desert and it is really hard to survive without water. Then suddenly he saw a gush of water coming out of the pump. There was so much of water available to drink, bathe. Then he filled his water bottle. He was feeling happy and good. Yes. So when he was about to leave, he walked for a while and again he came back and he added something in addition to it. You know what he added? He added to the board like it works. Again, let me remind you what was written in the board. If you want water from this pump, add more water into it. He finally, when he was about to leave, he stated that it works. This comes to the end of my the very last and second story that I had for you today. Again, I'm expecting the moral and the title that you came to know about this story when I was narrating it.
I think moral is to believe and have to try.
Okay, good try. Anyone else?
I think
Team.
title is keep adding values to the organization or particular work what you are doing.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for giving at least a try for letting the title know. Good try.
Thank you.
Yes. Anyone else who would like to share something?
Have confidence on yourself.
Oh, okay. Super. Yes, team. Again, a very big thanks for all your response. And as you all stated, it is a kind of moral. Like, if you want something out of life, you have to give first and then take more. So, in order to sow the seed, you have to yield the crop, right? So you'll be yielding the crop only if you sow the seed, right? We cannot expect the output without giving the input. Yes. So the title is Prime in Life. Yes, having prime in life. So the reason why I wanted to convey or narrate these two specific stories under the theme Let Live is you can blend this. You can blend the moral of these two stories in order to understand how important it is really to let even the other peoples who are in and around you to live in the way they actually wanted to, rather than pulling them down, rather than saying no, yes, rather than betraying them. You can be some sort of positive vibes that you can. And the better part is, even if you're not supporting, just don't let them down. Be the way you are and let them be the way how they are and how they want it to be. Yes. So this is the theme, Let Live, and that is the reason why I wanted to narrate these two stories and taking back the moral and blending them to just understand what the Let Live actually means and what I wanted to convey actually. Yes. So yeah, both of my part, that is the theme that I wanted to cover today, is almost over. This is going to be the final part of my slide takeaway from the session Live and Let Live. Yeah. So for this, what I wanted is, if possible, I'm not forcing you. If possible, I wanted to switch on your cameras. I can't do it from my end because I'm using the company system right now and my camera is being blocked, so I can't do that. Team, if you are convenient with switching on your camera, if you don't mind, do that. I'm not forcing anyone, but I believe and I'm expecting you all to follow what I'm going to say in next few minutes, so that we can see whether some sort of a kind of relaxation or the magic is happening or not. Yeah. Team, will you confirm on the same? Can we do that? No, I'm not asking about switching on the video, but still the task or the activity that I wanted, or that the thing that I've planned for. Yes, team. Confirm on the same, please. Team, are you there? I hope none of you have left the meeting. Can we do it, or can I end this session here? A very simple thing. It's not going to be too tough. It is a kind of imagination. Can we do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah.
Great, great, super. Yeah. So what I wanted you all to do is, again, I'm saying, I'm believing that you are doing this because I just wanted to get the feedback from you after completing this. Yes. I wanted every one of you to close your eyes. Please close your eyes and just listen to my instructions, and please do follow that. Will you, team, please confirm on the same?
yes, sir.
Thank you. Yes. So let's proceed. I request all of you to close your eyes. And here we go with a simple breathing exercise. I wanted you all to inhale twice the air in sense. Say for example, when I'm saying inhale, I wanted every one of you to inhale to the countdown that I'm giving. That is, inhale will be for 6 seconds and exhaling will be half the inhale. That is, it is going to be for 3 seconds. So when I say inhale and I'll giving the countdown, you have to follow it accordingly. Very simple, very simple. Let's try. Team, are you ready? Yes, let's be in flow. Team, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hold down. Exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Let it do for again 2 more times. Team, ready? Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Team, exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Last but not the least, one more time. Here we go. Team, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Team, hold on, please. Close your eyes. Do not open your eyes. This is just a simple breathing exercise which I wanted to let you know. Now, hope you all are fresh, a little bit fresh than before. Now I'm going to take you to a little journey in your life that you had. I want you all to take your seats. We are ready to start the journey. We have booked the seats in train, not in bus, not in aeroplane, but we just wanted to book in train. We all have had our seats. We have packed up and we all have taken our seats. Then close your eyes and imagine that I'm saying. Just imagine. Few of us have got the window seats. We have a lovely outlook, the best place, the better space to learn something new and more. Now, the train is starting slowly, just as how we were born on this earth, the so-called earth, and the society. Now, you all are on the childhood days, the wonderful childhood memories that we have to keep on remembering. Imagine, imagine, imagine the days that you have spent with your family, your friends, siblings, relatives, and sometimes even a stranger, that is the unknown person. Can you recollect the love and affection that you had, the little care and the fights that you do? And we may even miss someone or some people in our life who was very close to our heart. Yes, hold on. Just going to the school days, literally without any ambition in our life. We had no stressing, no responsibility, nothing. Getting pass mark or fail mark, parents teachers meeting, report cards, punishments, food day, the school trips, bunking the classes, stealing money from your parents' pocket. All those wonderful memories. Can you recollect? Slowly do that. Now a very big bye to the school days, and now you are stepped into the college days with little bit of so-called responsibilities. Again, I repeat, the so-called responsibilities is being dropped with you. Initially, you are on the first year of your college life. You had no idea, but came with the imagination like your college life would be the movie that you see in Vijay or which is being often published or telecast. The Inidu movie, the Ninaitale Inikum movie, or the Nanban, the so-called Three Idiots movie. This was just been an imagination and nothing would have happened in your first year of life. I bet it. Followed by your second year, entering into your department. Don't know what does E, C, and E mean. Just continuing the same way as your first year, and still the days are passing by. Going to third year, a bit afraid of what you're going to do next. Yes, and today all of you are being in final year. Every one of you. You're going to miss each other within the next few days or so-called months. No more fights, no love, no more affection, no more bunking classes, no more punishments. Nothing is going to be there. You're going to put a very full stop for that. One day, all of us will get separated from each other. We will miss our conversations of everything and nothing and the dreams we had. Days, months, and years will pass until this contact became rare. One day, one day, just imagine, one day our children will see a picture and ask, who are these people? And we will smile with invisible tears. Became a heart is touched with a strong word, and you will say, please open the eyes and read out what is written in this slide. It was them that I had the best days of my life. So, my dear, the so-called brothers and sisters, or even the friends, remember these are the wonderful days in your life which couldn't be, get back even if you wanted in your future days. The wonderful so-called childhood memories, the school days and college days. Everything is gonna to be an end. Why I asked you to imagine is only because the above topic that is mentioned and the theme why today I'm being here and stating you something which you want to know. Live and let live. Don't have ego, nothing you're going to take away from the end, but only the 1 rupee coin that everyone says. Be humble, be lovable, respect each other, do whatever you can, even the little help that you do will be a great help for the people who they require such things. Yes, it was them that I had the best days of my life. So we are about the destination. We all got down from the train, and this is how you're going to get separated. Like, yes, you will be missing, as I said. So plan your future according to that. You're going to see the people who's going to be a stranger for you. Each and every day you are going to learn something new when you're going to enter into a professional area. There will be people to literally pull you down. No matter, believe in yourself, have the plans, make some strategies, okay? Believe and trust the process that you do. Be determined and consistent in your work, which will really take you to heights, friends. Yes. So thank you. I hope and I believe that you all had followed, and I'm waiting for the little bit, the so-called feedback. Feedback in sense, the 2 minutes of this, taking away to a little bit of trip to your childhood days. How you feel at present? Just tell me whatever is there in your mind. Yes, I'm again expecting from each and every one of you. Yeah, team, please.
It's really awesome, man.
Thank you. Yes. Anyone else? Yeah, team. I hope none of you have gone for the sleep. I'm sorry if I've made so. Yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah, Sunita. We know in this busy life, we'll stop acknowledging the things we have gone through. We just rush into things and we don't acknowledge the things we have and we have gone through. I understood that is we have to acknowledge the things, we have to leave the things throughout our heart. That was the thing I understood from your session.
Yeah, thank you.
And also, whatever happens, keep learning, I think.
Great.
So thank you, Chris. I think this is like a magic moment. I don't know it will come, but it's like never. Thank you, sis.
Yeah, thanks for your cooperation. Actually, even if I'm not sure, and I believe actually all of you have done that 2 minutes. Even if you have not listened the entire session of mine, I believe that this slide can give some takeaways in your life that you wanted to follow, and that is the major reason why I wanted to fit this slide. I actually asked for a half an hour of session, but took for an hour, and thanks for the team for the entire cooperation and the time that you have taken to listen to my words. So this is the very last slide and no more slides. Of course, believe me, this is the last slide. So you can reach me on, this is my personal mail ID. As I said, I'm a 2020 passed out student. I'm a CRC student, and at present I'm working in Cognizant, and I do work for WC Groups because that is my family where I started my professional career. Yes. So, team, any kind of thing that if you feel like you have to speak with me both personally and professionally, and if you feel like I could help you out in some way or the other, please drop me a mail and I will back on the same as soon as possible. And the next is follow the LinkedIn ID that I have. You can follow me in LinkedIn also, so that you can get an updates and you can go for clarifications. So at the end, I would like to thank each and every one of you for the connect and the patient listening, and especially the response that you gave for me. Thank you everyone, and I would also like to thank for the host and the WC teams and the Vinod sir for giving me such an opportunity. I couldn't call him as sir; he's actually my brother, and I can. We are like a family, yes. And hope you learn something and you have some takeaways in the session. Yeah, that's the end of my session. Over to the host team. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, man.
Hope this is a very good session. Thank you for giving a wonderful session.
Lijo, I have a very big doubt. Did you record this session, Lijo?
Yeah.
Thank you. You can,